So this is they I'm not even sure. I'll just put it in the title. So we're gonna do the harder prompts and we'll be doing 1 minute and 30-second impromptu speeches. And the first topic will be the pen is mightier than the sword versus action speaks louder than words. Okay, let's start the timer. I believe that the actions speak louder than words is more important than the pen is mightier than the sword, because what is the goal of the pen in the first place? Its goal is to ignite people to create action. With just the pen and no action, and the pen loses its purpose. But with the action, it probably with the action it does speak louder than words, because it is the purpose of the words in the first place. And without words, but there is action, it is still okay, because in the first place it's the goal of the words of the pen. So that is why I believe that action speaks louder than words. I don't know if I did great there. So the next topic will be pick an opinion you completely disagree with and defend it convincingly for just that, yeah, for 1 minute and 30 seconds. So something that I disagree with is being against abortion. Yeah, let's try to defend that, because I'm not really that against abortion, but let's try to defend it. Abortion is bad because it's just killing a child. Yeah, it's just a fetus, you may say that, but it's already live. And you should take responsibility for it, no matter what. Let's say yes, maybe someone got assaulted and got pregnant in the process. She still needs to take responsibility for it, because if not, then let's just say that killing should be allowed. If you cannot take responsibility for a child, just kill a child. Just abandon him and kill him. And of course that's bad, because we will just be barbaric. Killing will always be bad. So that is why I am against abortion. I am pro-life. And these topics are quite hard. I thought only restricting myself to 1 minute impromptus is harder, but it seems this is harder to fill in the 1 minute 30 seconds without just shopping, LARPing. I don't even like that word. Interpret and expand on the quote. Look, what? The only constant in life is change. The only constant in life is change, because nothing is really constant. Everything change. People change, environments change, even something you own change. Your belief, and that is why you should never say promises, because when you give a promise today, are you sure after months you're still the same person who gave the promise? Because in just a few months there are a lot of things that will influence you and turn you into a different person. And mhm. Even the one you talk to might might already be a different person than the person you gave your promise to. So that is why nothing stays constant, nothing stays, and everything changes by time. Fucking hell, bro. I know I suck, bro. Not in a gay way. I'm not homophobic, though. I fucking. I don't want to say promise because. I might say, I promise I'm not homophobic, but what if after a few years, after a few months, that changes? You don't really know the future. Okay, stop laughing, bro. What? Start the pen challenge, bro. So yeah, this is day whatever of improving my articulation using a pen, a pencil, pen to open. Doesn't matter that much. Let's find something to read. Always micro. Keep people off balance in the dark by never revealing the purpose behind their action. If they have no clue what you are after, you can prepare a defense. Guide them for enough down the wrong path, envelope them in enough smoke, and by the time they realize your intentions, it will be too late. When you are trying to impress people with words, the more you say, the more common you appear, and the less in control. Even if you are something banal, it will seem original if you make it vague, open-ended, and sphinx-like. Powerful people impress and intimidate by saying that the more you say, the more likely you are to say something foolish. So let's start the improving. I should stop saying and so let's start. I said it again. So okay, even okay is a filler word. Now let's start with. Wait, let me start this video first because I think 10 minutes is the limit of videos.